Hello Southies, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ceci and today you are watching another Let's Build, and I am really excited about this one. So a few weeks ago, probably a little over a month ago, I did a Let's Build series where I built a multifunctional lot in San Myshuno, and it did get a pretty good reception from what I can tell. And so I went on my Twitter and I asked you guys in a poll what you guys want to see next, and in the poll it was an overwhelming vote for doing another kind of multifunctional lot, but for a restaurant slash nightclub. And so that's what we're building today, a restaurant slash nightclub slash lounge, because I often forget that that is a thing that we can do here in the game, is build a lounge. And so that is what I'm going to do. Now, I went onto Pinterest where I get a lot of my sort of build inspiration, and I'm going to show you guys what I have found as kind of my inspiration. So this picture is kind of what I'm looking for, an industrial type building that's kind of been converted into something more. Maybe it used to be a warehouse or something, and I loved this spot. Now, if you have Get Together, then you will recognize this lot as where the nightclub is. So I think that's a perfect spot in sort of the more updated downtown version. I think this is a perfect spot. It's right on the pier, and I could see putting balconies. I will put balconies on the sides that are visible to the waterfront, and so I think that would be really cool. Let's kind of get a view of what that would look like. So yeah, that would look so cool. And so I'm really excited. I think in this particular part, I'm going to do everything I can to finish the exterior. I'm hoping that we could get this done in 2 parts, maybe 3, but I will just kind of focus on the exterior here. And so, like I said, this is more of an inspiration. This build will be inspired by the Pinterest picture. I'm not going to try and replicate it exactly, but it will definitely be heavily inspired. And so I think what I will start with is kind of this front entrance part. We'll work on putting the concrete area and all of that once I kind of have the build together. So one of the reasons why I did want to wait, why it did take me so long to pull this out, is because I wanted to utilize some of the new features that we have from Eco Living, and plus now we've got the ability to kind of slide our doors and put them wherever we want. And so that was something that I wanted to do. Now these sliding doors are really cool, but I think those would be a lot cooler for the balcony area. So I'm gonna go with this Moschino stuff pack door there, and let's look at some of the brick that we have. Now we obviously have this more industrial kind of brick here that's base game, and I think this base game came with an update. Don't remember how long ago it was, but it did come with an update. I like that, and I'm thinking maybe not the entire building has to be the same kind of material, that maybe it can be different material throughout, maybe a little wood and then a little brick every once in a while. Let's see, what are some good, ooh, those windows would be really cool for up here. Do they come in a black? That's good. So this could be the entrance where people walk in. Obviously that's what an entrance is. And I'm thinking, because we do have the pier on that side, that I am going to take a page from my inspiration material and try to make this side balcony. And I'm thinking I'm going to do, it'll be technically 2 levels with the rooftop access, just like the photo, because we can make the most upstairs space the lounge, the downstairs space the restaurant. I might put a basement in here, to be quite honest, because we can make the basement the nightclub. That could work, definitely. So Like I said, I'm going to try and get through the exterior here. So if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do, drop them in the comments and I will try and see about that. Now I do like the idea of those little like bump out pieces from, let's see, how can I make them work though? Because they will not, little bump out pieces, but I want it to bump out from here. So I'll have to make that a little long. Maybe. Could I put, I don't necessarily have to make them short. I could put that along both sides. Okay, but the problem is that they don't quite fit because, as you can see, here, let's move this out of the way. Let's make this a touch smaller, and maybe then it will do. Nope. I just want to move it. It'll do what I'm wanting it to do. There we go. Now it's matched up. Do those little bump outs. At least along this side. I think that that would be cute. And if, see, I'm gonna have it to where this space up top goes all the way across and bumps out. All the way across and bumps out like that, and then we will stick a half wall on top so it will look bigger. I'm gonna have this material go all the way across there, and so maybe, yeah, the second floor can definitely be a lounge area. I'm going to, I think what I'll do is I'll have this stay just to bump out, and then maybe put, ooh, these beams. Is that a good beam? Maybe this beam would be better. Beam there, beam here. That looks good. Then I can put, let's see. No, I want it to go there. Yeah. I want that beam to go at the bottom of that. Oh, and that's cute. I like that. Can it go at the top of that? No. I wish I could sit it up at the top of this, but that's okay. That's okay. And so then what kind of brick should the rest of the build be? Or could it be a black? Would it look good? That doesn't make me mad. I think that's okay. We'll think about it. We'll leave it for now. I like the contrast of it. And so I'm going to build the second floor. Okay, so we got that second floor, and then what I'll do for here is this can be, well, I want it to be like a balcony level half wall. Or maybe I can make it a fence instead. What's a good fence? I know we got a lot of good fences, but I think with the new game, like this fence here, and then this one. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Let's see, what does it look like? It's really tall. I don't know. Oh, what I will need to do, hold on. What I will need to do is I'll need to make these little bump outs. I need to give them like a half wall. Because I like in the photo that there is this space in between of like a glass in between the bump outs. You can tell from the photo. So maybe I can use that instead. Maybe I can make the fence glass. Let's see which one. I could just draw it. Nope, that's too tall. I don't want it to be too tall. Where's the other one? Are they all going to be the same height? Because then I can just make the top part of the bump out bigger. Make the block bigger. That's not a problem. Is that going to be tall enough though? I think it will be. Let's see. Let's look and see. The city living glass. It's right the same height, which I think that's fine. I like it being glass because it gives it a little bit more of a modern feel, doesn't it? Now, I do like the idea of covering this space because this could be, like, it's just a balcony area, but we can have it to where Sims can come out even if it's raining outside. That's one thing that kind of drew me to those photos. Now, there are those beams. We can use those same beams here. Now, technically speaking, the beams in the photo are in the hole, but we can like put them off to the side. And if I use the shift key, then I can place these beams over and over again without having to keep clicking on the thing. Now, as you can see, I'll have to change the height. I wonder why the first one went exactly the height that I want. Or is that too tall? It might be too tall. Yeah, it actually goes above what I want. So I'm going to make this one smaller. There we go. And then we'll put a floor up here. I'll need to put more beams because it won't make too much sense that there's no support beam on the side. Or I could just move it. Yeah, that's fine. It should be the same length. I will just put that little thing from here at the top of that. And that'll look nice. I think that looks nice. Obviously, let me know in the comments below what you think. And we'll paint that something. Actually, from this photo, you're supposed to go even further up there. But, do I want to go ahead and make that entire room instead of just a half wall? I don't want it to look super disproportionate, so I'm gonna make that short. I'm gonna make the downstairs tall, and then this one can be a medium height, and then the upstairs is a short height. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll put the half wall short height up here, just so it has a more finished look to it. And I'm going to continue this sort of brown industrial build or piece up there. And since, like, in this photo, there's technically another window. There's a window up here. I'm just gonna make that where the sign is, and we'll just have, like, up here will be can be the roof access. So maybe that's be a good spot. Ooh, yes, those doors are perfect. It's a good color. Maybe that black or the steel gray look thing. And then here can be a small half wall. Let's go one level up. And I want the roof to look like, I don't know, what do I want it to look like? How about this? Obviously, we're gonna make it smaller. Oh, I really would have loved it if it tucked underneath that. So I'll make this half wall bigger. Hopefully it will cooperate, because I want it to look like this is sort of tucked in. Okay, I'm trying to size this roof's top space properly. Let's see what's a good material. So we have all these new materials from Eco Living. That's one. Although I do like that one from Get Famous. Or maybe this one. No, this one. Yeah, we can do that. Now I'm thinking this half wall needs to be one size up further. Like, I am not satisfied with this top half wall. Mostly because I just want it to look like this roof piece was something that was put here after. What does that look like? Let's back up, pull it back. We might have to reposition our wall heights because we might need to make them a little smaller to where it doesn't look so incredibly ridiculous. Okay, so now I do want this to be, I think we can get away with making that a couple of sizes smaller. Okay, I think that that's better. Alright, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take this brick and put that there. Is there any other brick that I think would look cute? Like, looking at the surroundings, I think that this, I like the black brick, but I'm not 100% sold on it. What about that brick? It's really closely related to the other one, though. Ooh. I like the idea of it being like a concrete type slab and then those beams or those bump outs being a completely different color. That works. What happened to my window? It disappeared. Or did I take it off? I probably took it off. Knowing me, I probably took it off. Do I want 2 windows or just the one? I'm gonna have the one be up here because I can put a sign in the middle of that instead. Okay, so we've got our big doors up at the top on that side. And put some windows down here. I'm thinking these, yes, we'll just go with these, although, yeah, let's go with that. So downstairs is our restaurant. So we're gonna have the big loft looking windows downstairs. Oop, I need to access and move objects cheap. So we can't actually put windows directly side by side, which is a bit of a bummer, not gonna lie. I thought that we could, but that's okay. I can survive. We'll have for the restaurant, like this side back here can be where the kitchen is. So I don't want to put, I want to put windows to where patrons can look out. Maybe there is, here, let me make this, let me pull that out some. Maybe concert space, outdoor concert space downstairs, or like a garden down here. I'm gonna put in a bump out down here to make it be like the kitchen. I'm not forgetting that I do want to put a basement in here. I'm gonna try not to forget that I want a basement down there. And I'm going to frame it this space like that. So then maybe whatever this level here is, we'll have access to kind of a balcony area on both sides. And maybe this wall material could be completely different than the other wall material. Maybe that brick here. I do like the idea of this looking like it has a lot of different kind of styles to it. All right, so far I'm feeling it. I'm gonna pull the roof over, just a scotch. And I'm gonna bring this beam. Oop, I can't really bring that beam over here, can I? I can bring a half wall, a tall half wall, tall one. Not quite go all the way, but that's okay. It's enough. It'll do the trick. It'll have the stack that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna just make a copy of this one just so I can copy and paste it over here. And copy and paste this one at the other side. Where's my door? Oh, perfect. That fits perfectly. I'm going to take this and put it here on all sides and then pull this inside. There, let's do the trim because I'm gonna keep looking at it and it's gonna keep driving me crazy if I don't do it. So none of the trim exactly matches, but this will be good. That's a good trim. That's okay. That'll work. Okay, and I'm going to color this roof, and well, I want it to be the same kind of color. It's not gonna quite look like the roof piece, is it? Okay, so I sloped the roof because it looked cool. I'm still trying to see if I can match as much of this roof piece as possible, but I don't think I'm gonna find anything that will match it. I think that'll probably be the closest thing, and we'll just put this trim on it. Oh, we need it. Can I get it lighter? There. Hopefully it won't bother anybody too terribly much that the trim doesn't quite match the roof. So we've got this outside space, and I think I'm gonna keep this window up here as well. Or maybe we could do this window instead. Problem is I'd love it if they were close together, but I can't get them too close. I mean, I can get them like that, but then it'll be off. So let's see. Can I fit a skinny piece in the middle? Sort of, it just doesn't fit. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna like that. It's gonna drive me nuts. So maybe instead I can just do the smaller windows. Because I think, okay, so this level in the bottom will be the restaurant. The middle, maybe both of it. Maybe this could be the restaurant and the restaurant upstairs. Up here will be more of the loungy area, and then downstairs will be the nightclub. Now there will be a bar in the restaurant area, so I'm not gonna make any sort of specifications for a bar because there'll be a bar. I'm gonna put big old windows on this side, but this side you cannot access that. So you can look out the big windows and see the beautiful harbor. This build is like coming together so nicely. Okay, and one thing I do want to do, I want to get rid of that piece right there because it's driving me crazy, and I want to put this, and then on this side we can put another rooftop access. Ooh, that's cute. Oh yeah, let's do that door. Maybe this color. That's a cute door. I don't know. I kind of would like to be able to see out of it better, and I don't think you can really see out of that door. Let's put let's put this one from Get to Work. Ooh, that one from Get to Work, or this one from Discovery University. I can do the one from Discovery University. I like it better. I'll do it in the brown, kind of change it up. And so this can be that balcony seating on this side as well. Okay, and so I'm gonna put tiny windows at the top of this. Maybe these ones from Spa Day. No, I don't like the ones from Spa Day. Where are the ones from Discovery University? There we go. Okay. I'll put those there, and then I'll put like a tiny little, because this will be the back of the build, so I'll put like what would be like a staff door for staff members to access if I can find something that doesn't look. I need a door that looks super industrial. I'll just put this door here, and I'll put a fence around this side, maybe like a tiny, or not a tiny half wall, but like a tall half wall. There we go. Make it the same color. So the build is certainly coming together. I have been going at this for about 30 minutes. So what I think I'll do, I will end this part here. And hopefully I'll do a little bit of work off camera. Maybe kind of, I'll do the floor plan, map out the floor plan, add in the basement level. And then hopefully in the next part we can just sort of do a little bit of finishing touches on the exterior, put down the ground and some like light landscaping, and then start working on the restaurant portion of the build. So if you did enjoy this video, please let me know by giving me a happy little thumbs up. Comment down below, share your thoughts. What do you think about this building so far? What could I do to make it really stand out, really add to it? Maybe materials and things like that. Maybe even also drop me some ideas for a really cool name for this space. I think a cool name, it needs a cool name. It looks like a super cool build. It needs a super cool name. And if you want to see more content from me, I try to post go ahead and subscribe. I try to post every week, and I would love to have you be a part of the Southies family. As always, my name is Ceci, and I promise never to break your game. Bye.